My socks have pizza slices on them. Fuck yeah. So stupid. I have pizza socks. God damn. What? The guy's gonna sit. What is going? What?
Anyway, he more or less
what? What the hell? That's so funny.
They left me, and I left them.
That's how it goes.
What is going on? Why is the NPC just chilling, sitting on his lap?
Already had me a woman, got me a farm, then I got me more trouble.
Sure.
Been sent to track down
Zero.
Track 'em,
Holy shit.
kill 'em.
Well, if you don't, someone else will.
This is the funniest thing. This NPC is like, nah, this is my show,
Look at me.
guys.
I spent 25 years killing men.
Oh my god.
Look at me now. Sitting there.
I'm gonna sit on his lap.
Would-be messiah.
Oh my god, CJ.
We're relics.
This is amazing.
Come on, have yourself another drink.
We got great news. What the hell? I keep putting him in the wrong way. We got him. Forever. No. We got the other things. You know what's really crazy? I ordered the Forever Roll almost a month ago. But I ordered these 2 days ago. And they came instantaneously. So. Tushy? No. It is some Tushy Spa. It is some Pit Viper sunglasses, baby. Hell yeah. What's with the hungry hippo behind me? What are you talking about? Oh, whoa. Yo, not the flex. These are fucking dope. They quick. Let's go to a theater in America. That sounds safe. Says nobody. That was dark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, America.
This way, through the alley.
Oh, okay. The next stream to Toulouse. Ciao for now. And remember, guys, peace and love, and be nice to people. Doesn't matter if they're buttholes. Kill them with kindness. Start. Gotta start prostituting. Hell yeah. It's the only way to make a dollar makes me holla. What's that fucking from? Oh. Oh. That's sad. It's from Honey Boo Boo. Is it? Oh my goodness, it's Neevy! It's so cute! Oh shit, this is beautiful. This is so cute. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Oh my god, this is so cute. Whoa, I can throw bottles. I'm gonna hit him. Should I hit him? No. What should I do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit this guy. You got a cool emote from that. I hope that's the one that you got. Cause Jesus Christ, it's a bear! What? Get away! Huh? No! You son of a gun. Holy shit! Holy shit! Let me over there! Hey! No! 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 What the hell? This is bullshit! I get this thing!
Whoa, really?
I want a Monchamp, man. Oh! He's back! Oh Oh, and he's doing squats. Oh, flex it, boy.
Nice.
Flex it. Yeah. One shot. Headshot. Boom.
No.
Boom. God damn. Oh my God, he shot the kid.
I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know.
Where the hell were you 5 minutes
Sarah.
ago, Uncle Tommy?
Baby.
This is not fun. No wonder I stick to playing Red Dead Redemption. God damn it. Randy Newman's You Got a Friend of Me. That's also my favorite song. You got a friend
That's
in
good
me.
land you got there.
You got a friend
How are you
in me.
feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me,
Well, the
it must have been
job
awful for you.
Up
I've been
ahead
through
and
worse,
you
and I knew he'd be back before too
because I
long.
just like the way he
can't
sings
cook a
it.
meal to
From
save
the
his life.
night one
Abigail,
bed.
in my darkest
You
hours,
ran
when I
away
was most
with
homesick,
corporate
just the
dick.
thought
Now
of one of your rat
you
meat
got a
stews kept
friend
me
in
pushing
me.
forward.
Well, if
Some
that
of the
isn't
great
using as a
things you
weak
do,
saddle sword, ain't it,
what
Mr.
I am.
Martin?
Fucking chat.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey all, welcome to IAmTripleG stream. Prepare yourselves for the weirdest, wild, funny time of your life. The stream is about to start. 3, 2, 1. What?
What the hell's going on my camera? Hey, how's it? Hey, how you doing? Hey, everybody. Hey. How's everything? I thought that was a commercial. Me coming in or that the lady? The lady. Howdy everybody. So I want to just inform you guys we're not playing The Last of Us. I'm sorry. We're going to do that on Saturday, and Saturday night is going to be a little bit later than normal. Why do you ask? Well, I want to do a late night stream. I want to go late. Holy frick. I'm trying to fix my little thingy, so chill. Chill, guys. Well, that looks delightful. Oh, yeah. Let's go dark. Oh, my God. There it is. There it is. Apply. I don't know if that's how it was. That's how it's gonna be. So today, though, we're gonna play Mario Tennis. I've been called out on Twitter by Ari Karma-san. Late night stream, let's go. I know it's gonna be late for me. So in the 12s o'clocks, past my Betty by time. So I'm excited. We're gonna play some Last of Us. Late night. Ooh, feeling brave. I am after my cooking stream, which I think went off without a hitch. I'm really appreciative of you guys coming out. It was fun. It was delightful. I loved it. I kind of want to do more of stuff like that. I really liked it. It was cool. So, yeah, I'm a little bit brave, and I think I'm able to play The Last of Us, you know, at nighttime. So, well, I'm going to start later than 7:30 on my time. I don't know if it's going to be 12, but I know I have the day off the next day, and I'm going to do scary movie things. Not really movie, but scary game things. But today, iKarma has been, you know, calling me out on Twitter that I'm not a good Mario Tennis player, or that I wanted to play like Mario Golf, because like I rushed today to get stream going. Karma is talking smack. I bought Mario Tennis, but I haven't really played it yet. I need a drink. So he wants to play. I've set it up. I'm waiting for him to give me a ring-a-ding on Discord, but he is bailing, I think. Hands shall be thrown. Oh, okay. Who watched Nintendo Direct? You know what? While we're waiting for Karma to come back to life, we will we'll check out the highlights. We can watch them because that's something I kind of wanted to do. Let me see. Man, it was decent. Was it? That's good. I'm excited. It's live now. Oh, it's already played. Streamed. Wonder how long is it? It's about an hour? Alright. Let's throw it up. Let's throw her up. It's roughly 40 minutes. Oh, I already see something sick. Oh, maybe not. What the hell? Alright, it starts. Oh, Jesus. Alright, it's 40 minutes, I know. We'll skip past things. I can promise you now that it's probably gonna happen. There it is. Look at this! Icy's now lurking. Appreciate it. It's been a long time since you've been here. There we go. Due to COVID, release dates and their information presented in the videos are subjected to change. Yo, already bumping. Already bumping. This is the very starting of it, and this is what they come out with? They don't even do an intro? Oh, it's a Monster Hunter game. It's a Monster Hunter. I know. That's a Rathalos. Oh, damn. Just straight into goodness? Oh, you just got that new... Oh, I seen it. And I was like, dang, I kind of want to get it. Rise Sunbreaker. Monster Hunter. That really didn't show much. Summer 2022. Oh, you can ride a dog. That's amazing. And your Paraco. I only like Monster Hunter because you can get a cat friend. And now, instead of riding horses, you ride dogs. So that's so sweet.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
What's up,
and
Yosh?
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hell yeah.
What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak.
I want it so
bad. Expansion for Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah.
Our friends
like
at
a Pixar
Capcom
movie.
are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience
Screen
for
share
players
with me.
of Monster Hunter Rise, including new stories, locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank.
Alright, cool. Oh!
Party during the day or at night.
I don't even know what we're doing. Is it a Mario Party
it's
thing?
Almost time to party! In
Hell
the Mario
yeah.
Party Superstars game.
Oh, yes,
Along
the
with
mini game.
Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several
This
other
game looks
boards
amazing.
make their
Sounds
return.
good. Yeah.
Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles.
Those
They'll change the
bastards.
board's direction when you least expect it.
You son of a
Travel
bitch.
between 2 islands and Yoshi's tropical island.
Oh.
Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second. Party day and night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses.
Legit,
Compete
that's all I
against players
want.
worldwide for the longest
Now we're
win
in my
streak in
mouth.
survival. Or work together in the
Chimichurro.
cooperative multiplayer tag match.
Chimichurro, what time is it where you are right now?
Mount Minigames will have 7 courses available. All boards and minigames support online play. So invite family,
Oh my God.
friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party
Frenemies?
of a
Hell
lifetime.
yeah.
Mario Party Superstars
I'll
launches
invite
on
Trisha
the Nintendo
Paytas.
Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Because, you know, frenemies.
A new RPG is in the cards.
What?
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
Can I just say, I get... I'm over this game already.
Where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the victor.
This one's not for me. This one is not for me. The fan bar music is
spellbinding
nice.
experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito.
You know, I
is
tried to
about
get into
unfold.
playing Hearthstone and then Gwent, and nah, I don't know what it is.
Voice of Cards.
The only one I
Isle
was able
Dragon
to really
Roars
do was like
launches on
Pokemon,
Nintendo
but
Switch
even
October
then.
28th. Pre-orders and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
Ew. Oh, today. What's next?
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being.
Hell yeah.
You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your
What is
memories.
this? This looks
Soon,
mature.
You learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder
Disco
case
Asylum?
in the groundbreaking
Hell
role-playing
yeah,
adventure
that sounds
Disco
like a dope
Elysium:
name for
The
a
Final
game.
Cut.
Elysium.
As you interrogate people and uncover clues,
Maybe I need to
internal
read.
dialogues will begin.
Gwent is great. Gwent is
To
good.
investigate,
I just can't
you'll
get
need the
into
help
it
of
as
the
much as I
24
want
skills
to.
living within you. Your behavior
Just like
and available
RuneScape.
choices
My
will
brother
change
really wants me to
depending
play
on how you
RuneScape.
develop these skills.
It's not the
directly
same,
impacting how the
but-
story progresses.
I'm not gonna lie. Disco Elysium.
Version begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh man, they're fucking bumping them out.
Uncover more stories in
Oh,
Hyrule Warriors:
Chimichurro's
Age of
lurking.
Calamity.
I spent so many hours in The Witcher 3 playing it. Yeah. Yeah. Same. I just am not good at it. So this is the season pass to the Age of Calamity. Oh shoot!
And about that
That's
courageous
amazing.
friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well. Yeah.
The king of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
They won't harm you.
Oh, he just did a finisher. Hell yeah. Alright. Nice.
Behold our power!
Take that! Licks!
Time for the show!
I was gonna say, what just happened? New character. New character. Hell yeah.
Ready, set, Chocobo!
Oh my god, it's Final
Start
Fantasy!
your engines and get set
Go-kart
for a
racing.
new racing experience. Race as familiar Final Fantasy characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first across the finish line. Edge out the competition by using drift boost to cut corners. Magical
Wow.
stones called magicites are contained inside items.
What
Collect
the
these throughout
actual
courses to cast
hell
magic like
is
fire
this
and arrow
bullshit?
to blast away opponents.
I get
Acquire magicites of the same element to cast
the
even more
Final
powerful
Fantasy
spells.
community is probably like, fuck yeah. This looks so lame.
Each racer
It
also
basically
has a special
is
ability.
Mario Kart.
Use
Mario
it at the
Kart.
right time to turn the tables.
This is Rainbow Road.
Engine customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer.
What the hell? Is that
Up to
Bahamut?
64 players can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing champion.
4 people racing?
Chocobo
Holy
GP
shit.
races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch
Chocobo,
next year.
yes! I don't know about that one.
What did you
though,
think? Before we show you
But
our
I hate
next
racing.
video,
It'd be
we
cool
have
if it
some
was
news
like
about
you
the
could
last
ride.
fighter for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on October 5th.
Oh, so they're not gonna.
He'll
Oh,
also show you how to use this fighter, so please look forward to it.
how to use this fighter?
It's been about 3 years since the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it out.
And then guess what? New game.
Next, please take a look at this.
I know. I thought they were gonna announce it now. Yeah, I fucking love that. I love how he does that every time. Game footage, not final. What is this? I kind of dig it. I already dig it. It's like a zombie. Okay, maybe not. It's like Last of Us cartoon version. It's kawaii Last of Us. Is this an Animal Crossing? What is it? Oh my god, it's Kirby! It's Kirby, 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 Kirby! Hell yeah. Is it? Where you can get this? Yeah! Special secret. Oh my god. In the Forgotten Land? That looks like Toronto. Holy shit. Dude, I'm stoked for this game. I don't know. 3D? Dude, this is like... This is good, Kirby. I love it already. This is like Mario Odyssey Kirby. Holy shit. Show me abilities. Show me abilities. Show me abilities. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, they had ability. Hell yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. I am not gonna lie. This is like a legit Kirby game, and I'm freaking stoked. I don't know. Like, that's... it comes out on my birthday! Hell yeah.
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Yeah, it was. You know what's weird?
In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves.
Whoever was like, yo, we need a new
The
Kirby
setting
game.
also
Let's make it like
appears to be
Odyssey. You know what?
mysterious, filled with
that's gonna work.
abandoned structures from a past civilization.
Oh my god.
What lies in store for Kirby?
Is there another? Yeah, there is. There's
The game is scheduled
Kirby
to
and the
release in
something.
spring
But it's
2022.
not like that.
We hope you'll
It's,
look forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I was gonna say it might be called Kirby.
Next, we have this to show you.
New
Please
adventure.
take a look.
No, it's like something. I have it upstairs. It's probably on my Switch. You can check it. It's Animal fucking Crossing. Oh, Elijah Wood. The roast. Open 24/7. We're at a coffee shop now. Elijah Wood better come to my island now. Airing in October. Oh, it's a coffee shop.
Since its launch in 2020,
You
the
son of a
Animal
bitch.
Crossing New Horizons game has been enjoyed by many players around the world.
Including me and Elijah
New
Wood.
free content will arrive in November. In preparation for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October. In
They
it, we'll
get
go
their
over the content
own
in more
direct.
detail. Please be on the lookout for the air date of this presentation.
Oh my god.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Hell yeah. Breath of the Wild 2.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun. 4 more
We were
free
gonna play
content is
that
coming
today.
to the Mario Golf Super Rush game. Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character. Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition. Ninja will also be playable.
Ninja's
Take advantage
amazing.
of Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents.
Audio Odyssey 2, please. Hell yeah.
2 courses are also being added.
Oh, nice.
These additions will come swinging in as a free software update later today.
Today? Oh my god.
What's this?
What?
An invitation.
Is it Kingdom
You're
Hearts?
invited to live in a magical world
No.
with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters.
With your Mii's?
Spend time with Disney friends. Craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture. And explore delightful Disney-themed worlds.
It's
All downloadable content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included. Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition soars onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
so you're telling me. Ah!
A beloved Star Wars game is coming
What
to
is-
Nintendo Switch.
It's so quick.
Blast off to
That's so
captivating planets
Republic.
and join forces with
Oh,
Jedi,
they didn't really
droids,
upgrade-
and
upgrade it,
outcasts
did they?
in this blend of action, role-playing, and adventure. Will you use the Force for good,
Look how
or will you be
bad.
lured to the dark
This
side?
is the Switch graphics.
Your choices
This
determine the
sucks.
galaxy's fate in
This
Star
game was
Wars:
great,
Knights of the
'cause-
Old Republic,
oh, that's cool.
launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th.
I hope they get
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
update the
eShop.
graphics a little bit. Okay, that was a lot to unpack.
There's one
Oh
thing
my
you must
God.
always remember.
There's so
Stay human.
Okay. Isn't that like
This
PS2? Yeah.
is the city,
An Xbox.
humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns people into the undead. In the cloud version of Dying Light 2 Stay
Oh.
Human, you'll need to master
cloud
both
version?
parkour and tactical combat to survive in this brutal open-world action
What's
RPG.
cloud version?
Explore alone, or with up to 3 other players in
Like
online
online?
co-op as you unravel the dark secrets of those in power during the day. Then plunder the layers of the infected at night.
Oh my
Your
God.
decisions will shape the story, but they'll also have consequences. No matter where your actions lead you, there's one thing you
Fish
must
eye.
always remember.
What?
Stay human.
Oh, okay.
While you're at it, take the prequel on the go in Dying Light Platinum Edition.
The prequel.
Scavenge
You
for
mean the
supplies,
first one?
craft weapons, and face hordes of the infected in a post-apocalyptic open
Nintendo
world.
is a weird cloud
Dying
thing.
Light
Oh.
2 Stay Human Cloud version launches
That's so
on Nintendo
weird.
Switch February 4th, 2022. A free demo will also launch the same day on Nintendo eShop. Dying Light
Okay.
Platinum Edition comes
So
to
that
Nintendo
Disney one
Switch
is
October
basically Animal
19th.
Crossing for Disney
Pre-orders begin
people and
today
your
on
minions.
Nintendo eShop.
I know a prequel, Dying Light.
Utility, morality,
You mean
or
the first
liberty.
one? Let's-
In Triangle Strategy, a fiery chronicle of war presented in stunning
Holy
HD 2D.
shit! I am not gonna lie.
Your actions will lead you through
This
a riveting story.
kind
that
of
changes
game
based
is
on
my
the
fucking
decisions you make.
jam. Yo, Final
end,
Fantasy Tactics?
Where will your conviction guide
Oh my god.
You have gone to the one place I cannot follow.
I don't.
you? In response to the survey about the demo released in February
Ah,
of this year,
If this is
the
gonna
game
be
has
like
been
Final Fantasy
fine-tuned
Tactics,
to focus
I'm all
on
in.
elements that received lots of
Kirby,
feedback.
this
These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements
default
to on-screen
or
visuals,
hard.
camera angle controls,
Okay.
the ability to
Not a
review
strategy
previous
fan, so
dialogue,
you know, Final Fantasy Tactics was dope.
and streamlined game flow
because
and loading times.
You can make you just got a bunch of people and you
More
can make them
details
have
are
different
now
jobs, so you
available
can
on
have like
Nintendo.com.
upgrade them into like a ninja or something. and
Triangle
it was
Strategy
dope.
will launch on Nintendo Switch March 4th, 2022.
I might want to play the demo before I buy.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Goddamn, man, eShop pre-order. Oh my. Super Metroid or Metroid Prime, whatever.
You are faced with overwhelming power.
Metroid Dread.
Your priority should be simply to survive.
Oh, weird. It's like the regulars thing. Weird. It's like a Game Boy game. I used to play Metroid on my Game Boy all the time. So now it's just that with really nice cutscenes.
There may be a very small opportunity to escape.
I still like it. Maybe. This is a maybe. This is a maybe pile for me. Kirby's a for sure. Disney, whatever, is a for sure. What is this?
Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new mission to the uncharted
gentleman himself comes in.
CDR. Her objectives? Confirm whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously
It was a 3DS
gone
one.
dark.
Are they giving us the whole backstory now?
Early
Hell yeah.
reveal that planet ZDR
Speaking of
is divided
iKarma
into
coming in,
multiple environments.
this gentleman needs to add me on Switch, and after we're done watching Nintendo Direct, we will something's wrong with my eyebrow. I have eyebrow hairs. They're like super big. We're gonna try to play some Mario Tennis without me learning how to play.
May have once called the planet their home. Visit Metroid.Nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game.
Jesus.
Be sure to view the other Metroid Dread reports there as well. You'll want to prepare yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th.
Oh, that's coming out real
Pre-orders
soon,
are
too,
available
eh?
now on Nintendo eShop.
It's like 2 weeks.
How was that?
No, it's like next week.
Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh. Hell
Many
yeah.
people have
How
been
many
using
more games am I
Nintendo
going to
Switch
get for
Online
free?
since it launched in September 2018.
That's what I really want.
In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
What?
As a part of this new plan's content,
64 games! Oh!
you'll be able to play a collection of Nintendo 64 games.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
The
Oh my
Nintendo
god!
64 system launched 25 years ago.
Holy shit!
I think this system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences.
Oh my
as
god,
well as
that is
intense four-player
amazing!
multiplayer action. With Nintendo Switch, up to 4
Oh, Mario
people can
Tennis!
play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online.
Holy cow. That's huge!
Also, with
That
this
is
new membership
huge.
plan, in addition to the
Huge.
Nintendo 64 games,
What?
you can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system.
Online too?
This means
Oh.
you'll be able to play these classic games
Oh my god, I can
whenever
play
and wherever
Echo!
you'd like.
Oh my
The new
god.
plan will
It's
include
so
all
dumb.
elements of the
Me?
base
I'll
Nintendo
help it.
Switch
I'll-
online membership,
I know, he's just like, he's the translator.
as well as the
Oh my
ability to play
God.
the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games. This is Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
Oh, do you think you have to purchase the expansion pack?
This new
or
membership
should be...
plan will be added in late October.
Ah.
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Also,
Yeah,
those
he is
who
like,
have an
"Meh."
existing membership plan can change over to the new plan.
The existing
We'll
plan's
share
like
more
not bad
details
anyway.
about this new
So it's like
membership
24
plan
bucks
at
a
later
month, like
time,
24
including the
bucks
exact release
a
date
year.
and pricing information.
So,
For now, however,
and you can play
we'd like to
online. It's
announce
kind of like the
games that
PS
will be
Plus thing,
available
but that's
when
like
it
almost
launches.
200 bucks. Oh my
You'll
god.
be able to play the Nintendo 64 games shown here, as well as these Genesis games.
All right.
We'll
Echo's
also
like my
continue
shit.
adding more Nintendo
Oh,
64
Majora's
games
Mask.
such as The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask and
Oh, F-Zero.
X, as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games.
Pokemon
going forward.
Snap! Kirby! Oh my god, the first Paper Mario. Banjo-Kazooie! Oh my god, Conker!
Furthermore, we've prepared Nintendo 64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style controls from their original releases.
Shut. They're gonna do... They know how to do this.
Both can be used wirelessly.
Oh my god. Now I
These
need to
controllers
get
will be available for purchase by any Nintendo Switch Online member.
$40, $50. Holy crap! Holy
We hope
shit.
you'll look forward to this
I know.
new membership plan.
It's funny because you could have
Nintendo
bought
Switch
the console
Online
for that
plus
much
expansion
money.
pack. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
The quantity is so less. Oh my god.
There's
The
plenty to
quality
play
is so
in
less?
these collections.
Yeah, but... Oh my god.
Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner
alright,
mercenary,
so
you'll
Nintendo
explore
64
a dystopian
games on my
future where
Switch.
magic has
Mwah.
reawakened
Thank you, appreciate
and
it.
fantasy creatures have come back to life.
Kirby game,
Immersive branching
definitely.
narratives.
Nintendo
Skill-based character
tax
growth.
has always been a thing.
And
That's
gripping
true.
turn-based tactical combat await
They just
in
keep...
Shadowrun Trilogy.
They never lower
Launching
the
on
prices
Nintendo
for like
Switch next
real
year.
Nintendo games.
The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula
Castlevania!
continues.
The Advanced
Castlevania
Collection.
Advanced
Oh.
Collection brings together 4 classic Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics
You know
and
who
hauntingly
would
epic
really
music.
like this?
The
Venting,
rewind, quick save,
Evading Fear.
and button mapping features will also
This
vamp
is
up
the shit. He
ramp
loves
up your
Castlevania.
fight against evil. All regional versions of each game, as well as a gallery mode with never-before-seen artwork, are included.
That's dope.
Castlevania Advanced Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, today! Holy shit!
An almighty classic returns.
Yo. They're not live yet. No, not yet. October. End of October. End of October. Wait, what?
The classic Super
Still
NES
more?
game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch, now
ActRaiser
remastered in HD.
Renaissance.
As the Lord of Light and Almighty
That was
God,
pretty
only
HD.
you can save mankind from the forces of Tanjiro,
I know.
the Lord of
You
Dark.
could play the
You'll
64
wage
stuff.
war in 2
Ugh.
phases.
Already?
First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil.
I like how it's
Master
HD.
swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your path.
But it's still...
Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase.
So it's like
up to you
Command
to
and
decide
Conquer.
which structures will be
Plus,
destroyed to make way for new ones, creating a flourishing civilization.
a side scroller.
As you do so, your powers will increase, giving you an edge in both phases. Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music. New stages and new boss battles also await.
Oh, hell yeah.
ActRaiser Renaissance
ActRaiser
descends onto Nintendo
Renaissance.
Switch later today.
Holy shit. Why everything today, eh?
A
Oh
new
my
chapter
god, look.
is about to unfold.
This guy's got some lively. This is Undertale. Whoa. Chapter 1 and 2 of the second one. Oh my god. Hot Wheels. I'm actually strangely excited for this game too. Oh, what the hell? Put me back on Hot Wheels. A guy picking his nose. Shin Megadition 5. Yo, there's a lot of games coming out. Wreckfest for the Switch. Available today. The Namco classics. Rune Factory 5. Oh my god. It's Farmville Simulator.
How's everything? There are still a few
Yoshi.
more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
You're killing it, bully.
Koizumi-san,
Oh, Miyamoto-san. What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Oh, of course.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We've previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination and its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing.
Is
in
there gonna
making
be a Mario
full-length
movie?
animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing. Ta-da! The movie will be released in theaters in holiday 2022. The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan,
So it's a
Europe,
year.
and other regions at a later time.
Chris Pratt is the voice of
It'll be
Mario?
a while
No,
longer
he's
until we can
not.
share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen.
Shut
but
up.
today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast
Voice
members
actors in
who will
English.
be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie.
Shut up.
First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie.
How the fuck?
Please look forward to Mario as performed by the very talented Chris-san.
Yeah, I hope he goes, this is me, Mario.
Next, Princess Peach will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy. I
Yo,
can't wait to
she
see
did a
very
really good
spirited
job
Princess
in
Peach.
New Mutants. Cause she
Mario's little brother, Luigi, will be played by Charlie
What
Day.
is
I'm excited for you to see this timid sibling appear on screen.
Oh my god. Jack
Bowser will
Black!
be played by the one and only Jack Black. I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack-san. The comedian Keegan Michael Key will be playing Toad.
Holy shit,
I'm
this
looking
is
forward
hilarious.
to great comedic moments.
Alright, I'm in. I'm invested.
Even though this is a Mario movie,
It's
Donkey
Donkey
Kong will also be making an appearance.
It's me,
He will
Donkey
be played
Kong.
by Seth Rogen. I'm eager for you to see a humorous Donkey Kong by Seth-san.
Holy shit.
And of
Oh.
course, Charles Martinet,
As the real
who has
voice?
voiced Mario and many more Nintendo
Holy
characters
shit.
in our games over the years,
damn
is
it.
also involved.
Dude.
And will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie.
That's real Mario? Donkey Kong's the
We
story.
also have
Oh my
more
god.
incredible talent
Holy
joining the film to
shit.
play some of our other
Fred
beloved
Astaire.
characters.
Wow. It's cranky
That is all I can
Kong,
share
eh?
with you today about the Mario movie. This is a very
Holy.
collaborative project between Illumination and Nintendo. We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and I myself
I
am
met the
enjoying
voice
a
of
creative
Mario.
process
You
that
met
is
Chris
a little
Pratt?
bit different from
I
making
can't believe
games.
they named Chris Pratt
It may
Mario.
be a while until we
What
can
the
share
heck?
more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san,
He-
back to you.
You know what's really funny?
Please
There was a
look forward
post
to
that I was
Mario's
watching
adventure,
yesterday. No,
jumping
the
into
OG
the world
Mario.
of motion
There's a
pictures.
post be like, yo, if any Chris
Next,
Pratt movie
we'd like
can
to show
just
you
get
this.
replaced by Jack Black. And it's so funny that they're in the same movie. And they're Mario. Oh, fuck, that's funny. It's Splatoon 3? Oh my god. Holy shit, that was funny. You play competitive Splat? No, you don't. I don't believe you. Holy man. A Mario movie. Oh, cow. Thank God. You know what? I'm not a really big fan of Splatoon. What is this? Is it a first-person Splatoon Call of Duty game now? Oh, I think it actually is. Ah. I never played it. They added a campaign. See, okay. For like people that actually like Splatoon, this probably is like Oh hell yeah. It wasn't for me. I mean, all right, now it's for me. I'm in. What was that? I just heard what? Holy shit. What?
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far.
Sure.
Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the City of Chaos. Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into
I'm
the
not
city,
gonna lie, I kind of thought that the little
culture.
high part
In the
on
Splatlands,
the Splatoon like
turf war
song
appears to be a
was
popular
someone saying
activity.
my name outside.
Its basic rules are unchanged.
Oh my
Two
God.
4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of Story Mode this time around. What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished? It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available. Please look forward to more Splatoon 3.
He just did. He's trying to hold it. Holy
Updates
shit.
to come.
He just did the Dragon Ball Z pose.
See you next time.
Fusion. Ha!
So,
oh my god,
what did
that's
you
so
think?
good. I think that was
3,
you just
taking
dressed
place
up,
in
dude.
A new world is scheduled to release in 2022.
It looked like he just had sunglasses on.
Please look forward to future updates.
Dude, that dude is so cool.
Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today. Please take a look.
Calm down, calm down. Pokemon, no. Not actual gameplay. It's Bayonetta. Oh my god, is that Corgi? No, it's not. It's not Bayonetta. Or is it? That pose was on point. Is Bayonetta. Bayonetta 3? No, I'm wrong. Jesus, it's Godzilla. This looks like a serious game. And I feel like this is gonna be a serious game. What? Driving home with bad reception is my drop. I'll be back. It's okay. It's okay. What? It is Bayonetta. Okay. That's the dog thing.
Bad boy.
Yo, I bet you the Sims went crazy. This is gonna be a serious game.
It seems I'm unfashionably late.
Holy
But
fudge.
I'm ready to give you everything you want.
It's totally not a serious game. I don't think Bayonetta is a serious game. I think it's a scary. It's supposed to be like scary, but not scary. Oh my god. Is it a scary game? I don't know. I tried the first one like a long time ago. And it had like demons and stuff. She's dancing in the middle of the street. It's not serious. This is wild. It's quite comedic, but I feel most games need to have that comedy. Oh my god, this is amazing. If you can summon stuff like that. Comboing. Oh, it's kind of like Devil May Cry. But you can summon things, I guess. Oh my god, that's sick. That's sick. Bayonetta 3. You know who is probably like losing their mind right now? Shane Gaming Network. He probably is freaking out right now. I can't believe it. Jesus. Oh, what? Who is that? Who is that guy?
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3. We announced this game in 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game will launch
So the
next year.
translators aren't supposed to be like, ooh.
We hope you look forward
They're just
to
supposed to be like,
Bayonetta's
okay,
new encounters.
just be normal. Don't have like enthusiasm.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Nothing about Pokemon, eh? So Kirby's gonna be dope. Not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I'm kind of dope. I'm kind of stoked about Kirby. They're always so monotone. Yeah. Let's see. Where is this guy? Have you added me on video game yet? Kirby and the Nintendo Online is going to be the best part. Yeah, I agree. I freaking agree. Do I have you? I don't. So this is the thing that's going to be a little whack. Update. Did I receive any friend requests? Not yet. Oh my god, Karma. Alright, well. If you don't Discord, call me or... Yo, okay, let's go. Add me. So, if you don't know who iKarma is, he is a streamer from Texas who went on like a hiatus and just recently got back. So he just came to me and was like, yo, let's play some tennis. I said, okay. What the hell? I'm late today anyway, so I'm gonna play some Mario Tennis. I'm gonna play until he calls me on Discord, because I haven't played this game. I'm gonna probably maybe do a match or so that I learn how to do this. Right? That's probably the best thing to do. Alright. I really want to play Mario Golf now. Now that I know that there's new characters. Limited time. I'm good. Let's do free play. Let's do one player. So he has to add me. I don't even know who's a good player yet. Definitely him. No. I'm going to pick my boy.
Here we go!
And then we're going to go against Wild. Let's do random. Because I don't care. Because, like, the main thing is, let's just do random. Random. Yeah, random. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to play this against dry bones. Alright. I hear crackling. Maybe it was just applause. Oh, we're pretty divided there. Yeah, Luigi's my go-to in every game. I'll be Luigi. I'm Charlie Day now. Wait. What? Okay. You know what Nintendo is really bad for? Audio levels. Alright. How do I play? Oh my god. Definitely not like this. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that. Let's see if I can get the hang of it. Oh, I missed! Alright, I'm gonna not be good, I don't think. Alright. There's like a secret thing I can do too. Yeah, see? Okay. There you go. Wow. Okay. I thought I'm good. Talking smack. All right. I just gotta get into the vibe. Gotta stretch. I should go get my my tennis racket and my headband. Oh yeah. Okay. I need to play like against someone like a hard computer so that I can like legit. Cause like I feel like I'm getting like the little kid levels right now. All right, here's the deal. I want to like challenge him for something. So, I'm gonna talk to him about it. We'll bet who's gonna win this. Hell yeah. Okay. I always get the good point. I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. I need to learn how to do this, so. What the fuck was that? What was that about? Hello? No! Oh, okay. You know what's funny? The fact that I'm actually playing Nintendo Mario Tennis, and I can get it now for the 64 version, and I really should have just waited for the 64 version, because I like that one better than this version. You know? What? Please show me that, because I don't know what happened there. Airtime. What is going on? Why can't my guy... I'm old. I'm an old boomer right now. Oh god. Ooh. Something about this. Okay, so since I've learned how to kind of play, I think he's gonna get ruined. I'm very confident in my skills now. Shit. In my skills. He needs to be watching this and worried. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. That was good rallying. That's good rallying. I wonder who his character is. It's probably going to be Dry Bones. And then I'm going to have the advantage because I've already played him before. You know? Something about competitive, like, sport games, not my thing. You've never played it? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, golf is fun. Golf? Oh, shit. What is going on? Thank you. Destroyed him. I'm not gonna lie. The only kind of sports games I really do play are Mario sports games.
Match point.
And sometimes hockey, because they don't have a Mario hockey game yet. If they did, oh, I'd fucking play that shit. But Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. Alright, well that's... Yeah, I don't like sports either, but when it's Mario, it's fun, you know? Alright, let's see if I can see what the tutorials are. Yeah, like Mario Golf is great. Oh. What's that Kirby game? I don't have it on my Switch. Okay, good to know. Mario makes it okay. Exactly. You know what? Even like the Winter Olympic game one. How to play. Oh, the Wii Sports Resorts and Wii Sports, Wii Boxing. Hell yeah. Alright, let's learn how to play as Mario. Toss. Nice. Well done. Serve. Hell yeah. 100. Damn, that's a hefty. Hit back. It's called a return. Yeah, okay. I should have went to the advance because I kind of got that thing down. Why did I like level up? That's the weird thing. Stuff the ball back and forth. Just hit the ball. Get some synergy. Ah, ball control. I see how it is now. Powerful shot. Hit it twice. Slice flat.
15.
Oh, they got different ones, eh? I didn't see what it was though. Drop shot. Flat. Okay, top spin. Okay. Okay.
30.
I didn't see what that one thing says. I'm not reading it as I'm playing. I'm more aim. Okay. Powerful shot. Press twice of any of these. Okay. Alright, so now I know that there's different shot types. That's what's gonna really change me. Let's do a lob shot, see what happens. Oh, look at us! That was a drop shot. Here we go, slice. Oh, I just got it. Slice. Slice. Let's do top spin. There it is.
Game, set, and match. Server.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's do the advanced one. Look at us. Learn new advanced moves that require energy. Everything. I need to eat a pizza before this, I guess. Alright. Before a serve or when the ball... What? Oh, that makes sense. I'm so confused. What was that? Run within rotating star points. I can do power shots? Alright, good to know. Zone shots. If you take too much damage, your racket will break and you'll lose by a KO. Excuse me? You can knock him out? Okay. Oh, weird. I can do that little like thing. Poor Luigi just got wrecked. I want to hit him. Keep practicing. What? So basically it's like, oh, get in front of it. Okay, you say keep practicing. Okay, let's do it. Ah, energy buildup. Nice. What did he just do? Why? Max charge. Trick shot. Alright. It can be tilt the right stick. Okay. Oh. Ooh. 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 Somebody just learned how to play. Oh. Alright, now what's this? Keep practicing your trick shot. Now try your special shot. Yo, you're done, dude. Max it out. You're done, man. Whoa! You're dead, kid. Oh, I was gonna hit him. Okay, well that's kind of cool. You're done. You're done. You're gonna get wrecked. Hell yeah. Good to know. Alright, cool. Is that it? Dang. Okay, good to know. Now I know a little bit more. Let's see if this gentleman is gonna bring to the table anything. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, welcome. I do just want to let you know that every time we do stream, it goes on VODs, and I'm ready to wreck you.
Okay, look, listen. I haven't played Mario Tennis since I bought it. I bought it and I never really played it, so
wow.
I can't really talk. Actually, I feel like I played against somebody live on Mario Tennis. Now that I think about it,
I legit just practiced.
Was it you?
No.
I haven't played. I played the game and it was weird. My favorite one is the one from the Game Boy Color.
Mario Tennis?
Yep.
Okay. So we're both equally probably as bad as each other.
All right.
You have to add me because I sent you my thing.
All right.
on Nintendo Switch. I do just want to say welcome back to Twitch.
Thanks.
It's been a long time.
It has. I wanted to take a hiatus. I was coming back, and I kind of just like stumbled and like just kind of like touched the water and then like kind of
Jumped
back
in
to hibernation.
Yeah. I feel you. That's okay, man. It's good. I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad that we're gonna try to play Mario Tennis together. Do you have a certain character?
Hold on, I'm gonna add you.
Okay.
Let me see this.
Okay. You can't talk while you do it, but that's whatever. I think. Do you want to make a bet?
No. I can add you. Oh, we're betting now?
No. I
Damn.
would. Hey, no. Because like we're not like pro streamers. So I was thinking like
Damn,
maybe
I can't be like Drake, where he went with Ninja. He was like, "If you win this match, I'll pay you $5,000 right now."
Jeez. If you wanna put that on the line, that's great. I was thinking of like maybe I will raid you after my stream for like a month if you win, and then like vice versa. Cause like
okay, so what days are you streaming?
I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know, when do you stream now?
I still haven't even figured that out, honestly.
Oh, okay. So maybe we won't do that one.
Probably. Well, I do want to do Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure. I feel like those are good days, and maybe Sundays. I feel like maybe adding a fourth day. I don't know about the fourth day,
All right.
but I do want to do a weekend day.
Okay. Well,
So,
what do you think?
Sounds like I'm down with it.
Okay, but then what if I win? What do I get?
Ooh,
that's the thing. So,
I can't think of anything right now.
I know, like you get something.
You put me on the spot, buddy.
Just utter support.
We could have talked about this off stream, and like I could have figured something out.
No, it's not as juicy. You got to do it on stream.
Oh,
you got to do the juiciness on stream. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
Got to create content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about hair? You got to go to every one of my YouTube channels and YouTube videos and do a like and a comment.
Okay, how many videos you got?
I got 4 channels.
On every channel?
Yeah, on every channel.
You said? Okay, 3 or 4 channels. You said?
4 channels. Comments.
4 channels. Okay.
I know. So the main channel, the IAmTripleG Stream Sensei channel, has 57 videos.
Okay.
The IAmTripleG VOD channel, it doesn't have as many, but it's almost at 10 videos. The IAmTripleG Clips channel is gonna be in the 50 something by next week. And then just the regular reaction channel is 1 right now. Is that doable?
We're looking at like a good 160-ish, 170-ish type of videos.
So it's a like and a comment on every one.
All right. I gotta come up with a comment. I'm gonna comment the same thing on every single one. Well, maybe a little bit different, spice it up.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see what I put.
It can be just like it has to be nice. You can't be like,
oh yeah.
He's trash. You gotta be nice about it. Okay. Have you added me yet on Nintendo?
I can't see you. I can't see the freaking the picture that you sent me. Where did you send it?
I sent it to you.
It was on
Twitter.
DMs, right? I was looking at. Oh, on Twitter. Okay, I was like,
yeah.
Why can't I find this?
It's on Twitter.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, did he delete the message?
Yeah, I send it to you real quick and then I delete it. That's my thing.
Okay.
It's not.
Got you. Add friend.
So I've been practicing. Chimichurro comes in with a wow. I've been practicing.
Wow.
I played one game.
Wait, churro?
Chimichurro.
Which churro?
Chimmy.
Oh, I don't know that churro.
No, he's
Hello.
new. He's new.
Hello.
Karma wants to play Mario Tennis with me, and against me. We have a bet now. So
I'm gonna lose this bet because I haven't played. This man.
I just did one match.
Freaking schemed against me.
I just did one
you
match.
Schemed against me. You
No.
practiced. I haven't played this game.
We did learn
a long time.
The shots. I did want to learn what the shots were.
Okay.
So become friends.
All right. So I sent you friend request.
I became friends with you.
That's already.
Are you playing?
I'm on the game right now.
Me too. You want to do free play?
All right, I'm on free play.
Online play, 2 players, me and you.
Okay. Oh, but
you're pretty
no,
easy going, eh? Oh shit, no, wrong. It's 1 player because my bad.
No, I think we're searching. Wait, hold on. So team maybe, right? Or are we playing solo?
We're playing solo, me versus you. Why would we do a team?
Oh, we're doing that. I don't know. You said we're playing together and against each other.
We are. Me and you.
How about we play as a team first, and then we'll play against each other so I can warm up.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
We still have to do solo though.
I'll create. What do you mean?
Because we got to do solo. Because match type doubles. I'll just set it up. I'm already in the setup thing. It's fine.
All right. So if you're doing the setup, how do I join you?
Waiting for other people to join. There are no other people. He's trying to scoop your moves. I know. He probably is. He's gonna be like, Triple G knows how to do the lob passes.
No, I don't know how to play this game. I was good at the Game Boy version.
Were you?
I love that game. That's one of my favorite games. I'm not gonna lie.
Please wait a bit before updating. It says that you're not playing yet.
I'm online. I don't know.
Are you in game yet?
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Okay. Did you go to? Here, let's.
You're looking at my stream now?
No. No. Go to online play, players 1. I'm pretty sure this is how we do it. And then go to solo.
Yeah.
And then search for players.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you got to switch it to doubles.
You just said solos.
Well, solos is just us. No. Okay, no.
I'm in doubles.
Solo. And then you go that, because we're not on team, because team is like 2 people playing on the same console. Go to solo, and then from there you go search player, and then you look for the match type, which is either singles or doubles.
Okay. Let me look at this.
Oh my god.
I'm looking at your stream now.
You don't need to look at my stream. Look at your console.
I'm looking at my console.
Oh my god.
Great content, guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Trying to teach you how to do this. This is amazing, Ratty. Shush. Oh my god. All right. Doubles only. Press go. And then you gotta wait. And then I'm there. And then you should pop up if you did it correctly.
Okay. I think I'm there, right? I hope so.
There he is. Oh my god.
There we go.
Is that you? It says my name.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna close the stream. Nah, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have you with me, so.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, he's a boo. He's a boo player. You want to do random?
Sure.
Oh, who do you want to go against?
What do you mean? I'm confused here. Wait, we're playing against comms? I thought we were playing against other people.
No, you and me. You can't.
We're playing against each other. What the fuck? Ooh, I don't know if we can swear here. I'm sorry.
Make a new video. How to make sure your guests are ready for stream. I will. Wait, now we're against each other? I thought we were on the same team.
1-0.
Alright.
I don't even know how I beat you.
Because I thought you were on my team.
Oh, I was like, why does it look like that? No. Ah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Wait, what did I do?
No, you're person.
Oh, that was the homie, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, I was like, I don't think I had enough to do the super.
Wait, I'm really confused what's going on right now. Because we should be doing like a legit match, but we're not. And
wait, how am I beating you 3-0? No, that was my fault. Oh.
Yo, our computer players are good. Oh, fuck. Oh my god! Wow, that was the longest rally of all time. This is the warm-up, yeah. I know, I did practice all the moves. Holy.
I only know one move. Oh, shit. Yeah, you see? I only know one move.
We're gonna bring it back.
A.
And it's A? Whoa! Coming in with a spike there. Okay.
That was my A.
That was nice.
A press.
That was nice. That was your A button?
Yeah. Oh, what the? How you gonna body shot Ghost? Huh? That's what I want to know. Ah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're coming back.
I am coming back.
3 back to back.
I just had to figure out what the heck we were doing.
What the? Oh.
Oh god. What is... He smoked it. Oh, you got the special. Oh no. Way to go, that one. That was nice. Holy.
I prayed that I remembered it. I was like, I think this is a special.
God.
Wait, how did I do that?
I don't know.
I just did like the concentrated shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, you killed it. All right, so that's the warm-up.
I don't even know how I did that.
That's the warm-up. I thought we were gonna, to be honest, I thought we were gonna be on a
We're gonna
team.
play together.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And I thought we were gonna play against other people. I thought that's what we're doing.
I thought it was me and you gonna try to like learn how to play. Oh no!
Together,
Oh no!
yeah.
Oh no! What are we gonna do? What?
Return to lobby.
Lobby.
Return to lobby.
All right. Yo, it's got some smooth jazz. Okay, let's check what the rules are.
Okay.
Oh, it
Show
says
rules.
doubles player random. We should have it where it's us. Service
So
random.
do we leave? No, I left. I think. Yeah, I left.
Oh my
Damn
god.
it.
Okay. I'll set it
I
up
pressed
again.
back thinking it would close the thing. Okay. So,
Play style, playtime, court, either. Oh, weird. It. No, it
We're
doesn't.
playing against intermediates. Okay, so
We could do singles or doubles. It doesn't let you change the doubles partners. It's always going to be random.
we don't know if it's gonna be CPUs
Or like people.
Is that
yeah.
what you're saying?
So singles now? Do you want to do singles? Or you want to do another warm up?
Let's do another warm up.
You won the last one.
I'm
so.
scared of you.
You're scared of me.
So I only know one move.
A.
That's A.
Jesus. You cannot press start. I'm waiting for you now. I set it up.
Okay, so doubles and random. Okay.
Yeah.
Press,
Alrighty. This is hilarious.
A. Wait, I don't see you.
I'm there. You gotta let it. He's sandbagging me for sure. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go out, search room. Oh, you're right there. I'll just go to your room.
Wait,
Don't
I
worry.
exit out.
Oh my god.
I already exited out.
Okay,
Alright,
make a room,
doubles
make a room,
only.
make a room. I'll wait.
Okay, I made a room.
Okay.
It's-
my
it-
god.
It's
He is
made. It's
sandbagging.
made. It's made.
Okay. Why don't we just create our own room? Oh my god.
What?
That would have been perfect. We should have just done that the first time. Because now we can do doubles and then select each time. There you go. Here, I made a room.
So you want me to join?
Yeah,
you?
join my room. I won't get
Do
out.
I do the same thing?
No, you just go to my room. Just see where my avatar is.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Nice,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. It's because you weren't popping up there. I
Yeah.
would like join and then we're together like
There
this.
you go. We can't blame karma.
There you go.
Nintendo doesn't make joining friends easy. So now we can be on a team.
I know.
Are you doing me and you? Because you're hopefully you're player 2. Oh, you are.
Yeah, I am. But they're
Alright.
comms.
That's whatever. It's because we're trying to play online against people, but no one else is playing with us in our friends list.
Is anybody even playing this game anymore?
Probably not. Probably not. But probably. Do you have Mario Golf? You should get it. There's new courses and new people.
I will. Mario Golf is more popular. I was always more into Mario Tennis, but I also like Mario Golf.
Yeah, I like both. Any game that I can play tennis or sports with. Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought that was for you. Oh, no, hit it.
Oh my god. There we go. We got one.
So is that plant supposed to be a female or
this plant?
Or is, yeah, or is it like asexual or something?
Everyone's probably playing golf right now because of the new content. That's true. I think. Oh, that was
that you that hit it?
Yeah. What I was gonna say is that plant can be whatever it wants to be. I don't judge. Oh shit. Except for winning. God damn it. Oh my god. Is it Miss Piranha Plant or Mr. Piranha Plant? Does it say?
I think it's just Piranha Plant.
You son of a bitch.
Maybe it's like Kirby. We'll never know. Okay,
It's-
that was my fault. I should just stay on that.
It's
side.
obviously
I get
plant
excited.
sexual.
Yeah.
He didn't plant sexual as like the joke. Oh gosh. Play your side. God Get
Hey,
wrecked.
I get a little bit excited.
I know you're everywhere. Holy cow. So play your side, play your front or backness. No. As I say it to him.
Break point.
Are we both tied?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be bad.
Oh my good lord.
That's you, that's you.
Plopped her up.
No!
I got it, I got it.
Go.
Oh, I got it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Play your side. Oh, Jesus.
We lost to the CPU.
We're good.
Change court.
GG's.
All right.
Hey, who's
Oh, he was like right
You see?
there.
You see, you're on my side.
I got out of the way. Play your side, misses his shots.
That's you.
Nah, man. I'm front, you're back, but so it's a difficult
I
thing.
thought you meant like play your side.
Play it. Well,
Like-
yeah, it's true. I know it's not. Yeah, the plant size is half half the court. All right, so like play your side, but also
thought you-
play your front or back.
What?
15.
This is some. I gotta stop cussing because the video editing is gonna be troublesome.
That's okay. It's okay. It's my bad. I took that one in the nose.
You took that one like a champ.
Yeah, right in the schnoz. Jesus.
No.
Oh no. Oh my, you're playing that strong front game. Oh.
You told me.
Yeah, you're good.
We're playing body shots.
Match point.
That front game was strong right there. Can't wait for the 1v1. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, go to the other side. Go to the other side.
Oh, you got it. Yes.
Oh. Legendary duo right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yup. Okay.
I forgot who I was for a second. That's you.
Oh, dear lord.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No, you just keep knocking them. Uh-oh.
Oh, go. No.
Damn it. Channel prediction for who wins this? Oh, what? Like during us? Fuck. Oh no. I want to set it up.
No. Oh.
Oh no, this is
I didn't even
intense.
see you.
Oh, it's going high. Yes.
Deuce.
Deuce. Yeah, this is a competitive game. Like, Jesus.
No.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Match
Alright,
point.
This is the sweat.
Oh, for the 1v1, we could do a prediction for it.
Okay. Okay, you go to your side.
Game, set, and match. Server.
I switched over to your side because you're on my side.
Oh my god. Okay. So here's the deal. I gotta just quickly go get a drink. So I'm gonna put me on a be right back real quick, and then we will do our 1v1.
Oh, we're doing 1v1s right now?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, we don't have to do a 1v1 right now. We can do another
No,
practice
no, no,
one.
we can do it right now.
We can do a practice
I
one.
mean,
like, if you're more comfortable
why,
doing
'cause
another
you-
practice.
I mean, we could do another practice one because you just took like 2 L's right there in a row.
That's
so,
true, I did.
Yeah. Watch me say that and you beat me.
That's true.
Like
That's
the
true.
one that matters.
It's because I need my bandana. Okay, I'll be right back, okay? Kneecap
Alrighty.
wieners, hands and guns, hands and guns, hands and guns, kneecap wieners, hands and guns. That's how you win a draw. That's it. That's the one. That's the song. Hey, do you guys like soft or crunchy Chips Ahoy? Oh, I like peanut butter. Soft peanut butter Chips Ahoy. Bam! Right, Crocodile? That's sick. Oh my god. Viva la Mexico! I gotta be in front of that. You can see. Oh my god. He'd probably would be like, dang, Triple G, you goddamn fucking, you drip. Oh, what I was gonna show you again. How drippy I am? Oh, pizza socks! My socks have pizza slices on them! Fuck yeah! So stupid. I have pizza socks. God damn. Penis. Face. It's because you had to hit him in the penis first. Holy shit. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Gotta hit him in the wiener. Sorry. Gotta start prostituting. Hell yeah. It's the only way to make a dollar makes me holla. Where's that fucking from? Oh. Oh. That's sad. It's from Honey Boo Boo. Shang-Chi is so hot right now. So hot right now.
Whoa, wait, stop!
That's what my butthole looks like after I eat Chipotle.
Whoa.
Why? Why did I say that out loud? I need to think
What on
first.
earth is this?
Did it? Oh. Oh my god. My internet it's funny. Can I just tell you like 2 things? First of all, new friends are always welcome. Yes. So 3 things then. My PlayStation 5 is hardlined in. And so is my computer. So I always have top-notch internet, and I have Google Fiber because I live right beside. I live close to a Google, and we paid top dollar. No, we didn't. It was already installed when we got the house. But that message right there was fake news. Suck it, Elijah Wood. I got Google Fiber, Elijah Wood. What do you got? There's ooh, if you watch the very first episode, you'll see incest. And then child cruelty. And then everything else. Okay. I'm back. Oh my god.
You?
It is me. Sorry. It took a little bit longer to get my drink. Viva la Mexico! PD Priana, and Blooper Williams over there.
Oh man.
I can't believe they beat us, right? Do you want to do another one where we can maybe train a little bit better? Or do you want to do the 1v1?
I'm getting destroyed at this ring shot game.
Oh, you're practicing. I see. So my dog.
Oh man, I suck.
I
suck, bro.
Oh yeah.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Right. I'm quitting. I quit the game. I'm kidding. You said free play and online.
Yes. 1v1. Just go
We're
for
on
the kill.
solo?
Hell yeah. Solo. Alright, I know Boo's tricks too, so I got some tricks up my sleeve now.
I don't even know any of their tricks.
That's good.
I don't even know my own tricks.
That's good. Alright. Just me and you now. Just me versus you.
Oh, we're doing singles?
No.
We're doing it right now?
You said you wanted to. Make up your mind.
I don't care.
Wait,
I told you I don't
Zuby?
care. Zuby?
Yeah, it's Zuby. Zuby wants to play us. I don't want to go to Zuby.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I. I'm going to create my own room. We're going to play... do you want to do the full play 6 games? The first...
You want to go that long?
Who
the hell is Martina?
Yeah, okay. So there are people playing this game, and we can get them. We just can't get them in doubles. All right. No KOs.
Okay, so we're getting random people.
Yeah. All right. I made a room.
So you show up at the bottom whenever you make the room?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. It should be like your friend. We can have a maximum of 4 people, eh? That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I don't see you. You're on solo, right?
I am on solo.
Search for players, maybe?
Hold on.
See.
Search for... No, I'm going to create a room.
Yeah, I know you created it, and you don't show up at the bottom.
Okay. Confirm the rules. Waiting. And I'm there. Waiting for other players to join.
Look, you could look at my stream. I'm waiting for you.
I'm not following for this shenanigans again. Okay.
What do you mean?
Solo. Search for players. Singles. All the single ladies.
No, I'm on there.
Am I not connected to the internet? No, I am.
No, you should be.
I am.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if you won the doubles. Okay, you guys practice. I'm gonna go grab Taco Bell. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm on singles only. Standard play, right? Playtime either. Right?
Did you do single console? You're on online play. 1 player.
Online play. That's what I went for.
Online play, 1 player. And then you go to solo.
Yep, I did that.
And you can create a room, which I just did.
Okay.
And now I'm waiting for my friends. And you should see, it should pop up that I have a friend, or that you have a friend that has created a room. Nintendo does.
Oh, I see you. I see you now.
Oh my God. There we go.
Yeah, you see, I'm telling you, you weren't popping up.
Nintendo makes it hard to play online against each other, I guess.
No, I don't want to do. I don't do. No.
You'll cancel. There you go.
It doesn't even make the sound to you cancel.
Alright.
Alright, you ready?
No.
No?
No.
I'm not ready yet either.
Okay. You want to take a breather? You want to take like a... You need a break?
Thank you for the sub. Yeah, Sonny.
Alright. This is it.
Let's go.
This is it. Are we doing the...
Thank you for the biddies. We're going on this. Are we going for the what?
Are we doing the bet? Or are we not doing the bet yet?
Yeah, we are.
In
right?
this one?
Or yeah, I guess. Or do you like not want to do the bet right now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'm down if you're down.
I don't know what that hell, like the dance thing was right there. All right. You're down with the bet.
Me?
No, for mine.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to do the bet. Yeah, since I'm winning.
I told you before I made the point. The first point.
Aye.
I was like, yeah, I'm down. And then I got the first point, like, right after.
Wow.
Oh, that's what that button does.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Game point.
Game point. I'm just letting you win this one to make your confidence go up higher.
Game server.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
This is up to 6?
I think so.
Change court.
So
man,
you have to
this is
win
gonna be
3
a
or
long
more.
match.
You just have to win 3 or more.
Oh, wait. Is that you? You're serving?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right. Let's
All right.
go.
I'm doing a strut. Hold on. Power shot. Wow, what the hell was that? Oh, you okay? So I think Boo has that like tricky shots where like they're trash.
I figured out how to play with this player. Nice.
No.
I knew I liked Boo.
Oh, what the hell? This is bullshit.
Hello to everybody watching.
Oh no, what are you doing? You're wrecking me. You broke my racket.
Did I?
Yeah. I had it too. I had it. I was getting it back. All right, I'm gonna come.
It's too
I'm
early.
coming back. I'm coming back.
No, you got me.
I told
nice.
you. I told you. Here it is. I'm gonna put on my
he
my
said
headband.
Match point.
Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing now?
What? My headband?
Headbanding.
I'm just making you play this side of the court. Yeah.
Dude, I hit the ball.
All right. Everyone in the chat gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. It's getting too loud. I can't concentrate. I hear.
All right.
That was a fire hit.
That was a tough one because I didn't know where you were gonna take it.
I know. This is a game of strategy, you know. Oh, I went for the middle. I knew it. Tennis is all about the strategy, all right?
Match point.
All right. Oh, I'm nervous. I can just hear like my heart beating.
No, that's just the game. That's just the game.
It's the game's heart. The game's heart beating.
Yeah, the game does the beating.
Really?
Yes.
I swore.
Yes, that's not you.
Dude, I swore it was mine. I was gonna be like, hey, I think I gotta go to the hospital. It's like, oh, because it's like pressure on. I get it. Oh, that was close. Oh, shit. Okay, now it's got the pressure again. I can hear my heart again, man. How are you getting your, like, gauge up so quickly? That doesn't make any sense. I think my gauge is broken.
Game, set, and match. Receiver.
God damn it.
That was bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, like, you really psyched me out. Alright,
I just hit a button. I didn't even.
We were playing the 6. Alright. I got one. Oh, we're gonna play like this then. However many we get out of 6. This is bullshit. Let's do it. I'm in. You wanna change characters or no?
That was great.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Alright.
Look, listen, I was being honest. I was being honest about I haven't played the game and I'm not really good at the game. Like I mean that.
I literally
I
learned
wasn't
how to play
lying.
it today.
Like I felt like it was some good content. Like in the part where I was just like, yeah, I only know how to hit A. And as I said that, this match, the first point that I got was a curve shot.
It was. Thank you, Miss Du, for that follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, the winning match, you get a curve shot, and you're like, yeah, I don't know how to play. Oh, okay, I see how it is.
I really didn't know any of the buttons. I just knew how to hit A, and then I was like, all right, I guess we're hitting A. I'm gonna hit B, see what happens.
I'm gonna hit Y next time. I'm just hitting buttons.
What does Y do?
What did you just do? Are we done?
All right,
we're done.
I'm joining you.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not done.
I was gonna say, like, what? That's not a thing.
No, we're not done.
I know. We still have 4 more games to play.
We're doing 4 games. Okay.
Well,
okay.
like, so we just did 2, did we not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like, you won both of them, unfortunately for me. Yeah, random that one. And then, so then that gives you a win, and it's the first person to get 3 or more wins.
Okay.
That's I would think that would be the best way to do that.
I don't mind. I'm up for whatever, buddy.
Okay. You're serving first too. Why do you always get to serve
I am.
first? Winners.
Oh, okay.
I think my up close game's a little bit better than yours.
What?
Oh, I was
okay.
out.
I thought that was. I was like, what?
I luckily I just hit it.
Scarlet disconnected the TV. Okay. You know what I need to buy? I need to buy an audio board.
Like a soundboard?
Make it. Yeah, not a soundboard. An audio deck. Not a deck. I can't remember the name of it.
Like an Elgato?
But to make it.
Oh my god.
To make it easier. Sorry, that was my fault. I don't know
Yeah.
if you're ready.
To make it easier for what?
To make it easier to like mute myself when we're talking to their chat and stuff, because I know it's kind of like rude.
We have cats?
A little bit.
40, 30.
That's true. It's not. Hey, it's okay that we're talking. I don't mind. I just hear my heart though every time. No! This is why I play standalone games. I play one-player games because clearly I'm amazing at multiplayer versus people.
No.
Thank God.
15, love.
I
thought the whole court was like good.
No, so the first shot on both people's first shots, you have to hit it inside between those lines.
True, and then it's open season.
Yeah. No. Is this your comeback match?
I think it might be. I think it might be.
Game point.
Okay.
Even if you're winning, the heartbeat comes up, eh? I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No!
40,
I got nailed backwards.
Game point.
Alright. This is gonna be a one shot, insta kill. See, I told you.
Is it?
No! How the hell do you get your friggin' gauge? I haven't even done my like super awesome cool thing yet.
I think it's from the timing.
Oh.
You have to hit the ball at the right time.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. You don't hit the ball.
No. I mean like at the right time. You could hit the ball, but you see how the ball like
that
it picks
star?
up speed whenever you hit it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I see. I see how you're doing this.
Advantage receiver.
What kind of cheap shit was that?
Match point.
No! Okay, I gotta block it. I'm gonna block it. Where are you? No, I went the wrong way.
Receiver.
God damn it. Alright, well. Killing it. Killing it.
GG's. Are we doing another one?
Yeah, we are. Hey, why does it only say you got one win?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's because we had to reset it. You gotta go to, back
in
up.
the lobby or
To the court selection, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that you selected it. All right.
Yes, yeah. All right. See, look, it says you only won once. Oh no. You're gonna have to give me your stream schedule so that I can raid you. Because I already know I'm gonna lose.
But look, listen. You can't like doubt yourself.
Hey, it's okay.
Listen. No, hear me out. I love Gears of War, but like I didn't grow up with Xbox Live on the 360. I played it all the time.
All right.
And until I got the Xbox One, that's when I really started playing Gears of War online. Wait, are you? Okay, I was like, who's the one with the ball? Until I got on the Xbox One, that's when I actually started playing online, and I sucked because I was never playing it like that.
Okay.
And yeah.
When you went against somebody.
Practice and dedication.
Yeah.
Practice and dedication, man. I reached like the top 2% in the world for that game. So
practice and dedication.
I'm telling you. You gotta believe in yourself.
I believe. Don't worry. I believe. I just wanted to make sure, that we're good. I know my conditions. You know your conditions.
I honestly thought I was gonna lose because I did play a couple matches online and I sucked. Oh no! Bro, I hit the button.
I missed. I don't know. I got too trigger happy. Oh, what? So you can't run back quick, eh?
I think you can.
I just tried. I did like a weird like skip.
What does it show you on the board or whatever?
What does it show
Is that like
me?
you because you're serving?
Yeah. Nah, it's because I'm winning.
Yeah, we're all winners over here.
Yeah. I gotta break this point, or you gotta break the point. You know what's funny? Fuck. Damn it! I went the wrong way there.
Change court.
All right.
You know what?
Listen. I believe in you, and that's not me being an asshole or anything.
Well,
I believe in you. Come on.
you know the best part of this whole thing? Cocky Karma comes out. He's like, yeah, you know what?
No.
Just believe. You're good. You can be better. Just remember, I played Gears of War. Now I'm top 2%. You know, don't worry. I know I'm winning.
Okay, that wasn't me being cocky on Gears of War, okay? I will admit. Look.
You know, I've been going really easy on it. Dude. And now
Okay.
I'm just gonna put the big boy pants on, and here we go. Okay. So like, I'm really sorry that like I didn't get into the game until right now to make you have a false sense of winning.
Okay. I accept your apology.
Okay, that's good. As you get a point.
As I get a point.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen who are tuning in, me and Triple G are playing, and we bet against each other. Triple G, why don't you tell us the bet?
My bet is that I'm gonna raid you if you win for a full month.
And if Triple G wins, I will watch all of his videos and comment and like the videos. So
exactly.
1540.
We're playing
Right
best
here.
of 6,
Whoop his ass.
I believe.
Yeah. Best of 6.
Break point.
And it's getting intense.
It is.
What the hell? I hit the wrong button. Fuck. God damn it. I was about to do my like my dope thing. No, you blocked it. Son of a gun. Damn it. I tried to like go against the grain there. All right.
But you gotta love Cocky Karma, right? He's back.
He's back. Sometimes I like Cocky Karma.
Sometimes when he's on the right side of
When
the
it's
fence.
not against me. I like Cocky Karma. When it's against me, we're not friends.
Break point.
All right. What? I'm making like the whack. Oh, what the hell? How can you teleport like that? Bullshit.
In receiver.
Thank God you let me win that one. But thank God.
Breaker.
Whew. Whew. Yo, you watching The Simpsons lately?
Me?
Yeah.
No, what's going on in the Simpsons?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to know if you watch The Simpsons.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing right now. Ah. You know, when you both have them, you have the counter. It's not good.
Ah!
Whoa,
Okay.
Look at that.
I see you.
This is it. This is
Look
it.
at that.
We're getting into
he's
it
coming
now.
back. He's feeling good. He's feeling good. Is Triple Triple G rubbing off? I mean, is karma rubbing off on Triple G cockiness?
No,
Wise?
no. I'm not cocky.
No,
I'm not cocky.
No?
I know I'm humble. Stay humble.
Stay humble.
I'm just saying, if I get a test for this win.
Listen, I appreciate that because a lot of people can't stay humble on Twitch. So.
No. You gotta stay humble. I know I'm not a good gamer. See what I mean? Why would I let that go? Oh, what the hell? It's giving us a point per, like, thing. Okay.
How did you get a point?
I have no clue.
Wait, what is going on?
Yeah. And now, I'm serving again.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh no, I'm not. There's no way. You're gonna break my racket. I only have one racket left. It's unfortunate. Oh, it's out! Oh my god!
I tried smacking you.
It was out! Holy! What a turn of events. Oh, you son of a bitch. Just playing the side there.
Play your side! No!
Whoa! How did I just do that?
What the fuck?
Does that mean I win? Yeah, I have. Oh,
wait, what's going on?
I know. We're really getting into it now.
I'm confused with this.
6-3.
I'm so disappointed in myself right now.
Point. 6.
Why? If you make a comeback, I'm so upset.
Match point.
It says every time, match point.
No!
Thank God. No! You son of a gun. Ah. How many times am I going to see this stupid special move? You win because I got knocked out.
Is there a way to turn that off?
Yeah. Oh my God.
You want to play that with turning off the racket damage?
Yeah, let's do that. That's bullshit.
Alrighty.
Oh my God.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay.
Look. How about we do this? This isn't the match, and we redo it without KOs.
Okay. We start the whole thing over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you know you're like on the inside. You're like, I know I won. Here, I'm gonna make a new room.
Listen. Back to cocky karma. Whenever we did the, I think, and actually you were broadcasting. You were one of the broadcasters onto the Fall Guys tournament that we had.
I was
months ago.
Unless,
yeah, you don't remember?
I was the announcer.
You were a broadcaster.
That's true.
Broadcaster.
Yeah.
I said I was better than everyone. I lost the tournament.
Oh,
okay.
I remember that.
But 2 rounds. The first round it was everybody, and then it was winner's circle, right? Second round. That's right. That's where I lost my mojo. But okay, so I said what I said, and I beat everybody in the first round. So you know.
That's true. So it's good. What's the score? The score is we are now doing it for legitnesses. We're now like really doing it. So this is the bet.
Here we go.
We had like KO damage on, and like that's whack.
Yeah, that's whack.
That's whack. So here it is. It's the best out of 6.
Hello, Brenda.
The first person to 3
Thank you
wins.
for this.
Basically, that's it. For
Thank you
real,
for the
reals.
sub, Brenda.
I'm in. We got ball speed fast, bounce strong, standard. This is it. Oh god. Alright, we got Cocky Karma in the corner, and we got Humble Triple G on the other side.
Hey, that's a good title.
Cocky Karma?
No. I'm talking about like the video that you made for this. Cocky Karma versus Humble Triple G.
I like it. I like it. Alright. I feel like we're really playing tennis now. Like, in like real life, you know?
We're playing in IRL. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what we should do? Well, actually, I don't even know if you could actually do this online. Remember that they added motion controls to where you could actually swing your Joy-Con?
Yo, that'd be dangerous though for this. I'd go way too ham and
Actually,
way too hard.
never mind. I don't have the space for that.
I do, but I would go way too hard, and then I would accidentally like not
blow out your screen.
Yeah, I'd hit my screen with it. Like, you know, the Wii bowling thing that the people do? Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's going on, Karma?
What is going on?
I don't know. We're just
GGG.
We're really rallying it.
Oh, damn! I'm really getting hammered right now.
This is gonna be my first shutout of the whole like practice place. This is fluked. This has been fluked right now. I swear to God, I thought you were gonna use your special. I was a little bit nervous.
No, why do I need that? I don't need no special.
No! Okay. I knew I wasn't gonna get a shutout. It's fine.
I ruined your sweet.
It's okay. It's okay.
I could still lose this game.
You never know. But I'm not going to.
No. I mean,
holy, you're playing the side, eh? Oh, you son of a gun! I wonder if I can do it again. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! What has gone on? What was that? What was that?
What was what?
Like, how did we do that? We specialed, I specialed, you specialed, and then it stayed in play. Fuck. God damn it. It's Boo with those, like, tricky shot, man.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I have no clue what the hell that, like, what happened there.
Oh, that was one of the moves. Yeah, that I don't remember how to do that, but I think that's why I stopped playing this game, because I kept on doing that.
People kept doing that?
No, I kept on doing that. It was one of the moves that they...
Damn it. You got one. The curve. Those damn tricky curves that
Pasó,
happen.
licenciado.
Change court.
Those tricky curves, man.
Estamos jugando un torneo, un reto.
That's unfair because I can't speak Spanish.
Mi amigo Triple G. Si él me gana,
Oh my God.
le tengo que dar likes
It's
y
weird.
comentar a sus videos
Oh my gosh.
mientras viéndolos. Y si yo le gano, no.
What just happened?
Y si yo le gano, él me va a hacer raid. Por un mes cada vez que streame.
Every time. He has this thing. He knows that I'll go this way and then I'll go that way again, and I just let him get another one because I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
See, I don't know. I'm just playing with it.
You got like an insane curve, and I don't understand it.
Did you see that teleportation?
I did, and like, you can just do that randomly. See what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. What just happened? See, I feel like it's going one way, but then it curves, like, as soon as it hits my side on the court. Oh, I can do it. I didn't do it. I should have done it. Okay, you can stop letting him win now. Oh, that's one. All right.
One.
That's one. All right. Court selection.
Le dije que esta es la revancha.
Court selection.
Voy ganando. Le gané la primera, pero
I can't believe
había
this.
KO en las rackets.
He forgot to do it again.
Y
There it is. I can mute him. I'm gonna mute him as I talk. So here's the deal. We're gonna try to win this. I want him to win, but I want him to lose so bad because I'm a sort of loser.
Scissors tienes que ganar 2 de 3 y yo ya le gané una en esta
But
revancha.
we gotta do this.
So yo nomás necesito ganar otra.
It's like Canada versus America right now.
This is David versus Goliath now.
Exactly. I gotta do. Canada doesn't have a strong tennis team. We're not known for playing tennis, okay?
Who?
Canada.
Okay.
Like
Canada's
America,
also not known for playing soccer.
Yeah. You guys got like Serena Williams and stuff like that. Canada doesn't have stuff like that.
We have David Beckham too, even though he's English.
Yeah, that's definitely tennis, right?
No. We're talking about sports.
Oh, I was talking about like just tennis. David Beckham doesn't play tennis?
No, he plays soccer, but he's English.
Oh, okay.
But he lives in the U.S. because he owns the Orlando team. I don't remember if it's the Orlando team or the Miami team. I think it's Miami. Wait, what the fuck?
I think I let it. I was powering up too hard. You know, because you have power shots. And it double bounced. What?
You did the
I
thing
know.
again.
I think you gotta like you double tap something, and then it mucks you up.
I'll make sure not to double tap then.
Yeah. But like there's some ones that you gotta like double tap because it gives you like an extra boost. Like that was close. Oh, I was trying. I was trying so hard.
Hijo de tu madre.
Jesus.
¿Vas a jugar la beta de Halo? ¿O no te inscribiste?
So I'm trying to learn Spanish.
You are?
Yeah.
And what have you learned?
Cerveza.
The bad word?
Por favor.
Okay.
And grande.
Tequila.
And tequila.
That's the good word.
Tequila's a good word?
Yeah.
F in the chat. No! Those are the 4 words I know. And I think it's another one. It's like milk. It's like leche or whatever. Latte? Leche? I learned milk for some reason. Senor?
You like my teleportation?
No, I hate it.
No, you motherfucker.
Ah, thank God. Senor. I know.
I mean that respectfully.
I know Chiro is also... Is Chiro English or is that Spanish?
Spanish.
It's Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh God.
What the fuck? Oh hell
Get
nah.
wrecked. Get wrecked.
Alright, is this first game?
For me? Or for the whole
No,
thing? Yeah.
For this match.
Yes.
Or what, is it
Yeah,
match?
yeah. For this set.
Is it? I don't. I forget the words. I mix them up.
Yeah, they're called sets.
There you go. So this is the first set of this match.
You knew I was going that side. Let's go. I know, I'm trying. Oh! Yeah! You know, when you're like button mashing because you're so anticipated right now in like the game.
You motherfucker.
I just played you. That one was good.
You did. I was waiting for you to do that. That's why I moved up. But my fucking boo. He let me down.
It's now my serve.
He let me down.
I let you down.
Oh shit! I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Sorry.
Am I?
Sliced him.
Nah. You know what? That's it. That's it.
That's
it. Oh. No excuses. No, there's no excuses.
It's clicked in my brain now. It's clicked in my brain, Ratty. Gotta play the sides.
What did I do?
I don't know. And then I'm a believer. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yo, you know that heart beating noise? That's legit my heart now. I'm coming from the ashes. Oh my God!
Damn, he swept you.
I just had a shutout.
Actually, hold up. I did get a few points in the first.
And I know the shutout the last game. The shutout the last game. Whew. All right, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good.
Okay, this is it. This is the last match. This is overtime.
Alright, so this is
game
like
6,
the
game 7.
Oh my
game
God.
7 of the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals. So, you know,
what's your?
I don't know if
what's your
Triple G's
your team then?
hockey team?
Yeah.
Blackhawks.
Blackhawks, Chicago versus the, oh man, versus the Leafs. That sucks.
Oh,
You're
man.
gonna win. Like the Blackhawks are way better as a team than the Leafs. Well, come on. All right, what about would it be football?
NBA?
NBA? It'd be the Raptors versus.
No. Wait, are we doing NBA?
Yeah.
Okay. NBA, Miami Heat.
Oh Jesus. Okay, this is it. This is the finale match. We gotta get into it.
No more letting you win. No more letting you win, man.
That's. Yeah, you're letting me win. I've been letting you win.
He said that's cap.
It's cap. What the hell, man? You're now you're just letting. I don't believe you. I don't believe this. I don't believe this match now. Seriously, Karma? Throw in the game.
Green point.
This isn't it. This isn't how we do this.
Why not? You don't believe in my ability no more?
I believe in your ability. I'm humble. I just know that.
He's humble. He's getting cocky. Look, he won the game.
Alright, now he's gonna come back and wreck me.
Am I?
I don't like this.
Oh no. Me faltan manos.
Are you shitting me? Triple G Williams for the win. Who's getting wrecked?
You see? Canadians do have tennis players. They got Triple G.
Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, I can throw it too. I'll throw it too. Two of us can play this game.
That?
Two of us can play this game.
Oh man.
You ever scored a point on a serve? Now you did.
I have. Wait, didn't you score one on me?
Yeah, I did.
You scored one. Yeah. I have. I don't think I have in this game. All right.
Are we gonna do like you getting like 40-40 and then we're gonna try to match point it to the win?
Wait, are we doing that?
It seems like you're trying to. You're throwing it. I don't like that.
But am I throwing it? Huh? That's the question.
I think you are. Your chat says you are.
Match point.
My chat says I am?
Yeah.
Damn, so you're spying on my chat now?
Yeah, I'm watching you do the buttons. Which way you're going. I'm screen sharing everything.
Game, set, and match.
Wow, you beat me, Triple G. You see, ladies and gentlemen? You got Triple G as your Canadian tennis player.
I can't believe it. You know what? I trusted you. We had a gentleman's agreement.
What do you mean?
You threw the game in the last time.
I didn't throw the game.
You threw the game. All right, well,
no.
We're gonna have to make another. We're gonna have to do another one of these down the road.
You won fair and square.
You son of a bitch. You liar.
What are you... Do you not trust yourself?
I don't trust you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I did win sus, which I was upset about. I won sus of the year last year. But look, listen.
It makes sense.
You don't believe me, and it's okay.
Well, the conclusion then, in our gentleman's agreement, you made me victorious, and you now have to go and like and comment. You don't have to watch. Just like and comment every single YouTube video that I have.
Okay.
I will do... I don't like how you bailed at the last moment. I'm upset with you.
What do you mean?
I'm upset with you. So many comments. Because you legit You legit. I was like in it. I was trying my hardest. I know you're a better tennis player than this. You threw it. You threw it, and I'm ashamed.
I didn't throw. I promise you, I didn't throw.
I'm ashamed. Did
You were
somebody
beating
pay
me.
you off?
Fair and square.
Did somebody pay you?
Oh yeah, Pete
Who?
Rose.
Pete Rose?
Wait, well, he was betting.
Somebody.
Maybe people are too young to understand that comment. You know.
Yeah, I think so. I don't.
Who did he
I don't
play
even
with?
understand it.
He played. Wait, you don't know who Pete Rose is?
Nah, he's a guitar player.
He
right?
got kicked out of baseball because he would bet against his team and throw the game.
Yo, that's genius to do, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a good
It
gentleman's
is
bet.
genius, but he got kicked out. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I didn't know that. Well,
So firm handshakes here.
Yeah.
Between me and Triple G.
Hype in
Firm
the chat.
handshakes, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not follow Triple G on my chat, go ahead and give him a follow.
Yes, I appreciate
His
it.
is IAmTripleG on
Mhm.
Twitch. So twitch.tv/IAmTripleG. Great guy.
I gave him a
He won
ass
fair and
whipping.
square.
And everyone here, we're gonna do something. We're gonna raid Karma. So we're gonna go hang out in his chat because he's probably gonna be streaming a little bit longer. But my chat, go follow him too because he's back. He's back. And it's IK4RM4 at Twitch TV. You know. You son of a bitch. I'm glad you're back, cause then we could do fun stuff like this.
We have to figure out what we're gonna do next, chat. I don't know if we're gonna continue playing. I'm gonna see what's up with Triple G. Triple G.
Yeah.
What are you about to do? Are you gonna continue playing? Are you gonna stop?
We're
Are you
gonna call it for tonight on my stream.
Okay. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I gotta see what's up with Halo.
You do you. Thank you for playing me. And we should do like a monthly thing where we try to do something like this, or as much as we can, not monthly.
I was thinking, if you remember the things that we used to do in
that sounds weird.
The joint
Don't say it like
communities
that.
we were in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The things that, all right, I got you. the tournaments that we used to have, okay, is
Yeah.
what I mean. We'll see if we could have some of those again.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know?
I like it.
I really enjoyed them. I don't know if I'll participate in them. I might just, have everybody else play. And
Yeah.
we could figure something out. I don't know if you want to play in them.
No,
You can.
I like doing little like fun 1v1 bets.
Yeah,
I like doing
that was fun. That was
yeah, because it's not like we could do it for like subs, but I'm not rich, so
fun. Nah, I'm not
it'd be
rich
like
either.
a gifted sub.
I wish I wish we were somewhere near, Nick Merckx and have those barbecues, but we're not there yet, okay?
Not yet, yeah, not yet.
But
Sooner or later.
we will have barbecues, okay? And Triple G is coming. He's coming, guys.
That's
I
true.
promise you that. Okay.
That's true. I am. All right, Karma. I'm gonna head out.
But-
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Toodaloo.
Doodaloo.
All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out and playing Mario Tennis with me and Karma. It was great. I love the fact that we did the Nintendo Direct first. Saturday's stream is gonna be a late one. We definitely are gonna be a little bit later than normal. We are gonna play The Last of Us, so I'm really excited, and I'm excited for you guys to hang out and do some more cool stuff. I like doing things like this sometimes. It's always really fun when you can get somebody else involved. If you guys ever want to try to do the like a play against me or something. He threw the game. I'm upset. So now me and him have a rivalry. The son of a bitch. And yeah. Feel free. Just message in Discord. We can always do stuff. It's always fun. It's always good to like throw some randomness into it. You know, you have the structure all the time. And it's always fun just to do it. But yeah, late stream on Saturday because of how late it is. So I appreciate you guys all coming in. Remember, thank you for making my stream amazing. You guys are the ones that do it. Check the stream out on the VOD channel. So IAmTripleG, all one word, VODs. And check out clips from every stream that we do. Your guys' clips, my clips, they all get posted. I'm going to start trying to do more a day. Because right now, we are already a video a day until the 31st of November. So, and some of them are like from last stream. And that's a long time to not see what happened last stream. Last stream was great. It was the funnest cooking stream I've ever done. Because it's the first one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Until next time, until Saturday, thank you. Remember to stay sweet, be awesome with each other, and if you can, if people being a dick, just tell them to not, and then kill them with kindness. So, see you guys later. Let's go hang out to Carm. If you want, he's a fun dude. I don't know if it's gonna work because he for some reason, oh, there it is. Twitch doesn't like me sometimes. So let's go raid Carm, and if he's getting off, he's not because he just started. It'd be great. All right, take you guys. Thank you guys, Ratty. Appreciate you. It's really funny that you got Mrs. Dude to follow. And then it was like, it's me. That's amazing. All right. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you guys later.
What do I wish? Triple G is hosting. Thank you for the host, buddy. Much love. Thank you for the dual comm, if that's what you want to call it. I'm lost for words. I don't know these terms anymore.
What a turd. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Toodaloos.